So this door is still giving the sheriffs a run for their money. They've spent a lot of time trying to open this particular place, and they haven't yet moved into the main HQ building. They're just around the adjoining properties and buildings, and they are trying to open this door.
It still appears that
this door is really barricaded.
Sheriff.
You can see sparks of So, for such a major exercise, there are those wondering whether or not the sheriffs couldn't have been given power tools, like cutters and the rest, in anticipation that there would be iron gates, burglar bars, and the rest, because now they've spent a lot of time. Even the tool that he's using is even getting bent from the hammering, banging, and twisting. It is not easy to open this particular door. So if you're just joining us, this is the greatest hurdle so far for sheriffs from the court who are enforcing an eviction order from the court with support from the officers of the Liberia National Police. And they have asked individuals to leave the premises or get their properties. So now, after hours of banging, this fellow has now emerged. He was inside and was asked to open this door, and
there's now a resident of the building. According to him.
So this fellow has been inside for hours, and even after the police announced that he should come out, or all occupants should come out, he said that he just heard.
Okay, so the police spokesperson, that's Cecilia Clark, is talking to the person right there that is in a house, and the door has been locked. According to him, another person,
the police spokesperson is the person who claims to have been asleep.
So he claiming that he was asleep throughout and didn't hear the initial banging and the announcement and all of that.
This person in the room said he was locked in the house.
According to him, he has been asleep.
What is the composition?
He was asleep.
Well, you should take consideration to our friend here.
Yeah, we sleeping in the door outside. Yeah,
So I pass on that side too. I don't know. But the guy who has the key, you come to the front.
The guy who has the key, how do you unlock the door and carry key and you sleeping? So what's
So you can see the sweat on the sheriff's face. All right, so we'll leave them to be discussing the opening of the door and move to where there is other movements. So the main headquarters has not yet been entered by the sheriffs. Okay. So another group of sheriffs are coming in as to what? And I see this flatbed with all vehicles not being allowed for this flatbed to be given access, whether or not it was carrying a bulldozer or a front end loader. We do not know, but that's why we're here to provide you all of the coverage as to what is unfolding. So far, the police and the sheriffs have not met any sort of resistance. The entire headquarters of the CDC has been besieged by officers of the court and officers of the Liberia National Police, left, right, center, and everywhere. So what are this flatbed? Okay, there is a bulldozer here. My goodness. Okay, so this is an excavator. And this excavator has been put right here. So this is the excavator. It has been brought, it was brought on by that flatbed. And you can see the top hierarchy of the Liberia National Police also present. So this excavator has been brought right here before the main gate of the CDC. This is the symbol that says welcome to you, and that shows the might of the CDC. And this Long King excavator is being fueled. It's being fueled for what might be the demolition of this gate and subsequently buildings on this compound. Wow. This is just wow. So what you see, the charred pieces of stick and other debris, including tire remnants, were used to form a firewall this morning to prevent the eviction exercise commencing, but it was quenched by the officers of the Liberia National Fire Service. So they're starting with the ark, I've been told. They're starting with this ark. So for the few minutes that you will be seeing this erected, that might be the last that this will be erected here and showing the symbol of the CDC. Minutes from now, this entire ark will be broken down. Minutes from now, using this excavator, this place will be brought down. The iconic symbol of the CDC will go down from this location on this day, the 23rd of August 2025. For those watching all around the world, this is not just an eviction from a premises, but this is the demolition of a symbol, the mighty CDC. This ark that you see today, you will most likely not see this ark erected at this point no more. Whether they will move to the stage and other buildings that are deemed unwanted by the owner, who is now being put in possession of his property. This is the story untold. Early this morning, officers of the Liberia National Police provided safe corridor for sheriffs from the court. The order is to put into possession Mr. Dempster, his property that has eluded him for a long period. There's been legal rigmaroles, up and downs from Supreme Court to lower court, back and forth to eviction notices. Now it is eviction process. This symbol has on it stop, and you usually see guys mounting this particular place. So the driver has been told he is having his concerns, and he's been told, forget it, break it all down. The order is break it all down. Folks, the engine of this excavator is about to rev. The engine is about to be turned on, and this machine will be put into action. There you have it. Is this the moment that the arc of the CDC goes down? He is adjusting. Watch this moment without any commentary. It's going down. First blow. There you have it. It's down. With just one push. Just one push. The emblem, the arc at the entrance has been brought down. He's moving in. He's making his way inside. Just one push and the arc of the CDC fell. He's charring on, marching on, and moving into the compound. Is he going to go for the sycamore tree? Is he going for the sycamore tree as well? He's clearing the way. Minutes ago, the huge arc stood there with the proud sign CDC. It's no more. The police IG, is that his vehicle? We want to see what are the IG himself looking at that vehicle there. This one is about to go down. This is stronger than the ark. This is providing a tougher challenge than the ark. Even the excavator is finding it difficult to bring this one down. It's moving further. This is stronger. He's trying. He's trying. He's trying. But this is providing a tougher challenge. The ground is trembling under my feet. The ground is shaking with every bang, with every knock from this excavator. And this one is about to go down. The CDC's main entrance has been downed. The entire entrance is being cleared. The famous sycamore tree is still standing. This excavator, within minutes, has brought down the ark of the CDC. One of the pillars holding the ark is also down, and another, including a security booth, still stands. So now the sheriffs have now come with a pound hammer and other heavy equipment to go and open the door. That door that has been providing them a serious challenge. We'll get back to the excavator's actions. But remember, there was a fellow who emerged and said he didn't hear the banging of the door. And with these bigger tools, the sheriffs are going to attempt, after hours, unlike the excavator that took minutes, they are doing it manually. So that door has been opened. As the excavator was bringing down the ark of the CDC, that door has been opened. This fella has been left all alone. And you can see he or she looks somewhat afraid. So this man who was inside and said he didn't hear anything.
You look at the boy, me come to join that channel. I think, oh, I've been living inside for a long time.
So the sheriffs are alleging that he sprayed the room.
Where you came from?
What a room,
Eh?
the room where?
The chairs out there. the chairs and all of that.
So these items are coming out, and the officers are saying that this fellow sprayed the room, and so this is being said to be the residence of Jefferson Koji on the party headquarters grounds. This is what we've been told, that this reportedly is the residence of Secretary General Jefferson Koji. Whenever he's in Liberia, this is where reportedly he resides. We cannot confirm that, but we will see if we can see any of his personal effects being brought out. But we've been informed. So the sheriff is calling for officers to go inside. Whether or not something illegal has been found, we cannot tell. But we want to see if we can peep.
Into the room, it appears that there might
so
have
we want
been
to see what has been found here, that the police have been called in. La wetina. Y'all come now. We come. We want to see what in your fan. We come on patch. Let's take it easy now. This too is for transparency.
Yes, this is actually for transparency.
Yeah.
We appreciate if the fellow out there doesn't shout at us the way he's doing it.
So we beg you.
We have to respect each other, please.
So once see what is it for transparency
Yes, let's just work together. We really appreciate we work together.
So we want to know what was.
Fine, thank you. We don't have a problem once you get orders.
So we want to see.
So we want to see
what has been found.
What has been found.
Officers were called in.
The officers were
And
called
this
in.
is reportedly the residence of the Secretary General of the CDC, Jefferson Koji, we've been told, but we cannot confirm. But now we see the officers are coming. Okay, he has a box in his hand. Officer, what's in that box, sir? What is in this box, sir? Okay, he's going to, and it's bullets. It's bullets. And this looks like a bullet. And this was retrieved from the box inside of this place. What type of bullet is this? So they are going to search the ceiling. This gentleman was in the house and he refused to have opened the door. And this is where bullets were retrieved. And those are brand new bullets. And he was in the house. Those are not you. And he refused to have opened the door. Sir, are you aware of anything of that sort being in the house? So what were you doing in the house? How you got there? How you got there? If not for you, how you got there? Bullets were taken out. Didn't you hear the police saying that you should come out? Who owns this house?
Why you not informed that officer?
You said the house not for you. Why you are doing that? There's some money, sir. How long have you been in this house? Did you stash anything away, sir? Why did you refuse to open the door? And now he's not saying anything. He said he was sleeping and bullets were retrieved. And the excavator is doing this work again. This time the Vocational Institute, the Muna Penu Vocational Institute is going down. The famous Muna Penu Vocational Institute is going down. Wow.
looking for what's the money around.